Want to welcome everybody. We invite you to find your seats. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. We begin on page 5 of our Siddur. If you haven't had a chance to get a sitter, it's over in the back. It's the smaller of the 2 red books. We'll begin in about 20 seconds. Where are Ari and Daniel? Bruce, we're good.
It's it there.
Welcome back. Sure. Because you're starting us off, okay?
Shalom.
Page 5, you bet.
Sure. Oh, there's a seat over here.
That's mine, so maybe it's good to have your own.
Okay.
That's good, yeah.
We can share.
Page 5. This time I'd like to light our Shabbos candles, so I invite Jane Fishman, Linda, Amy, Ellie, and Tali Cooper to help as we light the candles. We ask that you all rise for this mitzvah.
We come?
Amen. Please be seated. Ari and Daniel will remain up here and lead us in Romemu, if you'd like to follow along, on page 20.
Levar Gocho.
Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'chishtachanu lechar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'chishtachanu lechar kodsho.
And moving along on page 23 with Lecha Dodi. The last stanza will rise. Welcome in the Sabbath bride. Yeah. Do the first two.
Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. La 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 la. Lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשמו תפארת ולצילה. לה 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 לה. lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha, ki מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבת. לה 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 לה. lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela.
We rise and face the entrance as we welcome in the Sabbath bride on page 25.
בואי בשלום עטרת בנות, גם בשמחה ובצהלות, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, לה 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 לה.
lecha dodi, likrat likrat
kala, penei penei Shabbat
nekabela.
lecha dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela.
Penei Shabbat nekabela. Please be seated. We turn to a Mizmor Tehillim on page 27, a Mizmor Shir Layom HaShabbat. And a zimmer and a shir, these two words mean really the same thing. It's a reminder of an important lesson, and that lesson is sometimes you feel like praying this way, other times maybe you feel like praying that way. There are many different ways for us to get to the same place. Let's not forget that for this person it's a song, for this person it's meditation, for this person it might be a prayer, but we're all trying to get to the same connection. Page 27.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, ואמונתך בלילות.
time when it's hard to tell what is good and bad in the world. Sometimes we question everything around us. This psalm really teaches us, Tov lehadot l'Adonai. It's good simply at times. If you want to know what's good, just to be grateful. So much to be grateful for tonight. So much memory, so much thought about what is to come. One way we remember here and remember for gratitude is the mourner's Kaddish, the Kaddish Yatom. Those who went before us, if you are observing a yahrzeit or in a state of mourning, we ask that you rise on page 30 for the Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabba ve'amad divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael v'gala v'izman kariv v'imru Yehei shmei rabba v'rach le'olam u'me'el maya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudsha Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'yalma v'imru Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Osei shalom bin Ramav huya osei shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. And that our mourners should always know that they are never alone and pray within community. We remain standing and ask the entire congregation to rise for the Baruch Hu, which can be found on page 39a.
Lai la lai la la lai 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 la lai 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 la lai 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 la lai 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 yai la lai 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 la lai lai ay yai la lai 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 yai la lai 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 yai la lai 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 Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated. We continue silently and join together momentarily on 39a at the bottom of the page.
מעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המריב הרבים. אמן.
Page 40.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד.
Clap along.
כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה תורתך אל תסר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. Amen.
On page 41, Ari and Daniel will lead us in the Kriyat Shema, the centerpiece of tonight's service, the Shema, the height, the climax of the Jewish prayer and faith, again on page 41.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meotecha vehayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
Please continue silently on page 42, and we'll join together in a few moments at the bottom of the page.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem Emet.
We turn now to page 44.
Please join with me. Lai, 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 la, 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 lai, 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 la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 la, la, lai, la, la, lai, lai, la, 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 la. ונאמר כי בד אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Amen.
On page 45, I invite Tali and Ellie up to help us as we sing the Hashkivenu. I guess you guys can help. This is my favorite prayer. It requests of us tonight at this moment as the sun, shortly, as the sun starts to set, we begin to contemplate not just our week, what we have done well, what we could do better, but how we want to spend the next 24 hours, how we want to spend the next few moments in our weekend as we enter into this Shabbat, a period in which we can all just pause and be with each other, celebrate together. Too busy during the week to maybe pause and be with your friends, family, and share some time together, a breath together, a celebration together. Looking forward to spending the next few moments with you and just contemplating how grateful we are for this moment and to listen to some beautiful song. Page 45. Page 46 in the middle of the page.
I invite everybody to rise as we recite Vishamru.
דורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את
standing for the Chatzi Kaddish on page 46.
Yitgada v'yitgada shemei rabba. Amen. Ve'amadi rakirute ve'amlich malchute.
B'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Bagala uvizman kariv
Ve'imeru.
Amen.
Yehi
Shmei Rabba mevorach leolam leomei omaya yitvarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalel v'yitala shemei dekudesha le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata
Tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma.
ve'imeru.
Amen. We remain standing for Tefillah Hamidah La'aravit L'Shabbat, the Friday night Amidah on page 47. The prayer is done silently up to page 52, and when you have completed your prayers, please be seated. Page 51, we invite Tali and Ellie to help us as we conclude this section of our service.
Tova,
kind of didn't want that one to end. I like that. On page 54, we conclude this section with Kaddish Shalem.
יתקדל ויקדש שמי רבה
Amen.
בעלמא דברי כותב מלכותי בחייך ובכל מקום כל בית ישראל בגלל בזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר בתורם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשא לכולי לעלמין כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה דמרם בעמה ואמרו אמן תקבל סלוטון ובעתון דכל ישראל כתבון דבי שמיה ואמרו אמן יש להם הרמב"ם מן שמיים וחיים עליהם על ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו Amen.
On page 55, we rise for Kiddush, Leleil Shabbat, Kiddush for the Sabbath evening. I invite Lou Fishman, Scott, Ari, and Daniel Cooper to help lead us on page 55.
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratza banu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchivanu, zikaron le'maaseh bereshit, kivu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, kivanu b'charta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon, inchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
L'chaim, l'chaim. Please be seated. We do ask at this time, if you are offering a prayer for those who are in need of healing mentally, physically, or spiritually, we ask that you rise at your seat at this time as we offer those names. I'd also like to invite up Abby and Miranda Bowling to help and lead us with the Misha Berach. We offer our prayers today for... Do you want this?
Helen Harris, Donna Glover, Betsy Klein, Sharon Sharrow, Louise Gotcha. Rebecca Reiner, Julie Claire, Julie Wright, Sharon Sharrow, Helen Harris, Kurt Briones.
Kathy Jennings, Adam Greenberg, Rachel Kleisman, and Phoebe Sadala, Todd Stelnick, and Pamela. Sue Weiss and Stephen Gadsden.
Ariella, Anna Bakiti, and Esther.
Others?
Misheberach avotenu mekorcha bracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekorcha bracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
May God send a refuah shlema, refuah to nefesh, a refuah to guf, a complete healing of mind, body, and spirit, and let us say, Amen. Ribono shel olam, kabel na barachamim v'ratzon et tefilatenu be'ad medinat Yisrael. Sovereign of the universe, accept in loving kindness and with favor our prayers for the state of Israel, her government, and all who dwell within her boundaries and under her authority. Open our eyes and our hearts to the wonder of Israel, and strengthen our faith in your power to work redemption in every human soul. Grant us also the fortitude to keep us before us, whose ideals upon which the state of Israel was founded. Grant courage, wisdom, and strength to those entrusted with guiding Israel's destiny to do your will. Be with those on whose shoulders Israel's safety depends, and defend them from all harm. Spread over Israel and all the world your shelter of peace, and may the vision of your prophet soon be fulfilled. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, and neither shall they learn war anymore. And let us say, Amen. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Mazel Tov to the Cooper family. Mazel Tov to you, and Ari and Daniel. Wow, very exciting. We're just getting started. Such an excited group. All right. Don't worry, you'll eat soon enough. I just have a couple more hours of things we have to do, and we will get started. No, we're going to spend just a moment. It's a special, special day. If you look around, there are some people that are dressed in white this evening. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. It's Tu B'Av. Tu B'Av is, for lack of a better word, the Jewish Valentine's Day. Did you know that? Okay, so now you do. And it just so happens sometimes all the stars align at this very moment. And I wanted to just share two things before we basically conclude our service. Is that it used to be that this day was really called Sweet. It was basically a Sadie Hawkins dance. And what would happen is that we as a people would make sure that everyone was partnered up. And before I go on more about that, I just want to say how grateful I am to be able to celebrate the Jubilee anniversary of someone here tonight. There you are. So I'd like to invite up Jane and Lou to come up for a moment. They're celebrating 50 years on this very day, isn't that right? At the end of the month. 50 years, the end of the month is like today, right? So first off, an applause is certainly welcome. So congratulations first off. And before we offer the bracha, I just wanted to say that 50 years. So why is 50 so important to the Jewish people? 7 times 7. 7 is the most significant number in the Jewish tradition. Yes? You agree with me? Just nod your head. Say yes, please. 7, the 7 days of the week, 7 days of creation, so on and so forth. 7 times 7 is 49. You add one more year. This is your Jubilee year. And slaves have, that's, your mom's so bright. Yes, the slaves have to be released. That's it. You and I find it funny. We go way back. We got to. So it really marks actually 50 in our tradition. The slaves are released, but it marks freedom. freedom, and it is heralded by what? The blowing of the shofar. And so this year is a year for which you really must, and I think our people need this, I think everyone needs this, to blow like a shofar in a loud way. How do you manage 50 years? How do you teach us what it means to be together in a relationship? Sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's just showing up, sometimes it's a lot of different ways in which to look at the world. But that is your charge for this year, to let others know, because you move from a place of learning to teaching and being true mentors to those that surround you. The other thing is, of course, is the idea of freedom. I bless you, and I know our congregation bless you. May this year be one of true freedom, that you get to explore without having worried about what was and what will be, but truly enjoy and experience what is. May you be free enough to enjoy each other's company, to see the birth of your children's children and your grandchildren's children. And let us say, Amen. Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, and Rachel, and Leah, bless you, Lou and Jane, who are here today, with gratitude for all the blessings that your 50 years together has afforded you. May the blessed Holy One protect and deliver you, and may you continue to enjoy God's blessing in the years to come. And may you always live in joy and gladness, in peace and companionship. And let us all say, Amen. Mazel tov, mazel tov. Of course. I wanted to, because of this aligning of the stars, 50 years on Tu B'Av, it doesn't come like this, does it? This is, you can't make this up. I guess you could. I mean, if you really wanted to make something up, you could do that. But I wanted to talk about Tu B'Av and two lessons, and I'll share the other lesson tomorrow about Tu B'Av so that you all come back and hear it. Yes? Perfect. Tu B'Av was a time in which you would pair up couples. What do we do today? You can do it online. It used to be many years ago, the first wedding I ever did many, many years ago, the couple was embarrassed to say that they had met online. They met on something called JDate. And they were like, well, we met online. Nowadays, that's the way in which most people meet. You've also heard of speed dating, where you go to a restaurant or some place and you speed date and you go around. I've never done it, by the way. Sweetheart, I've never done it in my entire life. I met her and online. Okay. But we end up missing one of the most fundamental lessons of love. On this day, people would go out to the field, dressed in white, outside, not inside, but in their white, out to the field, and dance with each other. And we're actually going to go have a meal outside. I don't know if that was, but it was by design. And dance. Amy would like you all to dance tonight. You're all on the hook for that. Why is that important to be outside? It's a very fundamental lesson. Love is something that doesn't happen to you. Too often we look around that I fell in love, or that I met someone and they made me feel this way. It's something that happens to me. That's not love. That's another thing. What love is something that you can become. To become loving by your very own nature. When you become loving by your very own nature, all of a sudden, people love you. When you walk in the room, if you're loving by your very own nature, people are attracted to you. You ever met somebody like that? Just loving by their very own nature. But why is it that we go outside? Because it is a reminder. The mystics say this all the time. Nature is a reminder. When you look at a plant grow, what does a plant need? It needs to be outside. It needs to be around sunlight. It needs to be around water. It needs to be fertilized. It even needs sometimes manure, or another word for that. But it becomes what it becomes. And that's what love is. The question ultimately on this day that we ask ourselves on this Shabbat, Are you putting what is important into you so that you grow to be loving by your very own nature? Are you kind and compassionate and growing in a way that everyone around you knows that you are filled with love? It is a process. It isn't something that we do with perfection, but it is something that we can become. Spend some time this day as we're outside having a wonderful meal and celebration. That's part of tonight. Have a meal, enjoy time with others, but be loving by your own nature. And in that way, we can truly celebrate Tu B'Av, this holiday of love, this holiday of caring for the person sitting right next to you. Shabbat Shalom. At this point, I'd like to invite Eli up to sing Ani Ve'ata, me and you. Page 56, we rise for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu keharatzot, velo samanu kamishpachot adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol amonam. V'anachnu orim u'mishamim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu she'unat shamayim ve'osed haaretz u'moshe hikaro b'shamayim mima'al u'shrinatu zo Begave meromim, Hu Eloheinu Einod, Emet Mokenu Efesu Lato, Kakatu Betorato, Ve'atayam Ve'hashevota, Evavecha, Ki Adonai Hu Elohim, Bashamayim ima'al ve'al ha'aretz mitachat Einod. Bless you.
Kakatu betoratecha, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo
Those mourning or observing a yard site remain standing for the Kaddish tone that can be found on page 58. In love, we remember those who no longer walk this earth. We are grateful to God for the gift of their lives, for the joys we shared, and for the cherished memories that never fade. May God grant those who mourn the strength to see beyond their sorrow, sustaining them despite their grief, and may the faith that binds us to our loved ones be a continuing source of comfort. In this week's yard sites, Saul Rotter, father of Esther Dipperstein, Jack Stein, father of Carolyn Heitman, and Simon Buckbinder, father of Jeffrey Buckbinder. Together, Yit Gadal v'Yikadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divrach Hirutei v'Amlich Malchutei, B'chayechon u'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Bagala u'vizman kariv v'imru. Yehei Shmei Rabbam V'rach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yit Barach v'yishtabach v'yit Ba'ar v'yit Ramam v'yit Naseh. V'yit Hadar v'yit Alev v'yit Halal Shemei d'Kudsha. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Osei shalom ben romav, hu ya'asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May God, who makes harmony and peace in the heights, grant harmony and peace to us, to all Israel and all humankind, and let us say, Amen. Please be seated. I'd like to, at this time, invite up our congregation Beth Shalom president, Jonathan Krause, for a few announcements.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Great to be here with all of you. Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, Cantor. Thank you to Ari and Daniel. Mazel Tov, of course, to Ari and Daniel. Mazel Tov to the Cooper family. Mazel Tov to all of the family and friends who have come here to be here with Ari and Daniel here today and this weekend. So happy to have you all. I understand there's a lot of people here from out of town as well. So welcome to Santa Clarita. Welcome to Congregation Beth Shalom. I hope you are enjoying our beautiful August Santa Clarita weather. It's a dry heat, though, so it's okay. It's only 105. It's fine. But we're so glad to have you here. Please join us here tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. I've been assured the AC will be on tomorrow morning. So we're good. So it'll be nice and cool here. Please join us as we celebrate Ari and Daniel tomorrow morning. We look forward to seeing you all there. Just a couple of announcements for upcoming events here at CBS. Coming up this Sunday, August 10th, the CBS film series presents Capturing Kennedy. On Sunday, August 17th, a week from this Sunday, we have our annual open house, as well as the first day of religious school. Following that, there will be a Kadima pool party at 12:30 and a USY pool party at 5 p.m. So a lot of pool parties, exciting. All right, Tuesday, August 19th, Dining for Dollars at the Habit, as well as CBS Women Bunko Night at 7 p.m. that night. Saturday, August 23rd, we have Cole Krieger's Bar Mitzvah. On Sunday, August 31st, we have the USY trip to Disneyland. My daughter's looking forward to it, very excited. On Saturday, September 6th, we have June Dahlberg's Bat Mitzvah. So a lot of exciting upcoming events. So again, thank you all for being here. Shabbat Shalom. In just a moment when the service concludes, there is an oneg, a light dessert oneg, set out at the two tables that you pass by on your way in here right outside this building. Please join us courtesy of the Cooper family, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We now will conclude our service. What do we want to do? Let's do Hatikva. Please rise for Hatikva on page 448.
Kol od b'leva pnima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ulfate mizrach kadima, ayin etzion sof אותם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון בירושלים. אותם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון בירושלים.
Shabbat Shalom. Tomorrow, 9:30. Great job. Great job.